What's up? This is the 3 show, where we take 3 shows that are currently on TV with a common theme and we talk about them. In today's show, we will be looking at 3 comedies, 2 anime, 1 real life. These shows had me in hysteria over their titles, especially on the anime side, because I'm like, why are the anime titles getting so ridiculous? But then, what I realized was that these names are common in the Japanese translation on the Japanese side, but when it comes to English, the names are usually shortened. So those are what caught my attention, and in general, these are just anime that you may have missed, like I did, in wading through the more popular anime. Today's shows are Cautious Hero, the hero is overpowered but overly cautious, and Shimoneta, a boring world where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist. Love it. The name alone caught my attention, so I had to review it. I had to watch it. And last but not least, Kim's Convenience, which is not an anime. It's actually a comedy that you can stream right now on Netflix, but it is a really funny show. So first, let's start with Cautious Hero. Out of the 2 anime, this is definitely my favorite. I mean, the synopsis of the anime is in the name. It's about a cautious hero. It is part of the I am transported from another world into a video game genre called the isekai genre. But it does it really well, I think, in putting itself apart from the others. So yeah, if you like Sword Art Online, you will definitely get a kick out of this one. But it is primarily a comedy, and it is really good. I do like it. So in Cautious Hero, the main character is teleported from Japan into a new world by a goddess, just like every other isekai type anime show. But what makes this one so special is that he is a level grinder, essentially. Like, we play RPGs, we all do, I play them. And I like to be overpowered when I'm facing bosses and everything. I don't know what it is. There's something about being prepared for the battle and then just dominating that really gives us a sense of self-satisfaction. So much so that enemy level scaling in different Western RPGs really upsets me. You know, I like to spend a lot of hours up front gathering all sorts of equipment and then doing the fight. Well, in this show, it really expresses that in anime format. The character is always prepared. Given the twist on the whole genre, it's a really funny show. I think it did a pretty good job keeping my interest. And I would look forward for season 2. If they want to do a season 2, I'm just like, let's do it. Another anime that might have slipped past your radar is Shimoneta, a boring world where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist. I find this particular show really intriguing because it has a kind of silly philosophical side to it. So it's looking at a world where what happens if you censor dirty thoughts, dirty actions, and communications between people in an effort to have a higher standard in society, moral standard in society. Well, this is where the show takes place. It has a kind of under message talking about Japan's need to be appropriate in every situation. And but I mean, that's the philosophical side. What does that look like, and is it right? But the show kind of follows this main character and his quest to join this elite moral school, and for the love of his life, who is the most pristine, pure girl in the society, and this is the shining jewel of the society. And he wants to, become her love interest in some way. A turn of interesting events, he is met with a terrorist who only goal is to spread chaos and inform the public about sexuality. And in this world, that's a complete no-no. She does this with dirty jokes and lewd humor, acts of spreading dirty magazines, and it's just, it's kind of a fun anime in that way. And he kind of gets caught up in this world and kind of blackmailed into also joining this terrorist group. But along the way, we find that there is a meaning behind all the terror, and that maybe this is the right thing to do, to impart information, to kind of get rid of the censorship. In this way, I feel the message, I truly do, that the show is trying to portray and that I also feel that, you know, censorship can be a bad thing. It's kind of has a kind of double blow, especially when it comes to sexuality, because we are sexual beings. We need to express ourselves, and you know how, you know, we need to learn about the world around us, especially when it's such a powerful instinct as sexuality. You know, in a weird way, I would sit my little, you know, 8-year-old, 9-year-old down and have a conversation with them and show them this anime, because there's a lot that they can learn in a kind of fun way, even though it's supposed to be a very lewd, mature show. I think there's some kind of interesting parts to it, so I would definitely check it out. It's definitely one of those shows that has fallen under the radar for a lot of people. And yeah, coming down to the end of the series, I wasn't a big fan of it, but it's definitely something to check out. And finally, the last show on our list is Kim's Convenience, also a comedy. And yeah, unlike the other two, which are anime, this is a Netflix show that's streaming right now, and it's a show that a quite bingeable show, to be honest with you. I've gone through maybe 6 or 7 episodes per night, and yeah, I find the show incredibly funny. It explores the life of average Korean family, something I know nothing about. You know, I consider myself kind of well versed in Japanese culture, but unlike maybe my female friends, I don't look so much into the K-pop, K-drama, Korean animation side of things. And yeah, this show really explores their cultural differences very well. And it puts it in a frame that I think is not offensive. That's very important. How do you portray these messages, these very touchy issues, without offending certain groups of people? I find the show really intriguing, and I'm learning a lot about, I feel, an accurate portrayal of what a Korean family may look like on the inside, and what their effect on people outside of that culture may be going through, per se. It's definitely a show to watch if you're looking for something to watch, looking for a new comedy, a new kind of series to pick up, a kind of sitcom type show. If you love Community, I think you would like the show a lot, so definitely check it out. Anyway, those are my 3 under-the-radar shows that you can watch. Yeah, just like every Friday I'll be doing the 3 show, which is just picking up 3 shows that you may have missed or have a common theme that you might like. And yeah, those are my picks for this week. So until next time, stay safe, and yeah, keep your social distancing. I know it's hard, but it is important. Until later, guys, take care.